now it is time to truly begin our show with our first news story, I guess, of the week. So let's talk a little bit about our upcoming Nintendo game, Astral Chain. Will, you brought this up earlier. What do you want to say about Astral Chain this evening?
I just want to say, Keith, that your hype has paid off because it looks like everybody's loving it.
It has. It has paid off.
This it kind of surprised me when you said that this was one of the big games you were looking forward to for the Switch this year, and it looks like you put your chips in the right corner.
It seems like it.
So,
I very rarely bet on the right thing, but
yeah,
it truly surprised me that I was excited for this. Even looking at it, even when I look at this game played, when I watch a review or whatever, I look at it and then I look into the mirror that I keep handy wherever I am, and I say, "Do you want this anime thing, Keith? Do you want this Japanese anime thing? Are you sure?" And then I look back at myself and I say, "I think I do." And that's kind of the thing that I go through with this game. I had no idea I'd want it, but there's something about police baton and demons that just really sings to me in a strange way.
yeah, it does look like it's got a lot of that kinetic joy, which I'm all about, Keith.
Yes, kinetic joy is a big Tank Media. We've discussed this before. I think maybe last week, but we've got 2 days and 1 hour till the game's release. Metacritic score of 88. That's bright green. That's no ifs, ands, or
Yeah,
buts about it.
that's Sekiro caliber.
That's a Sekiro caliber game. One thing we want to hear from you, Chatteroony, is what are you feeling about this game? I know Shadowlinks and I have discussed it in the stream a little bit. It may be the fact that I'm playing God of War that's got me hyped for this other action game that looks like you're doing the same thing. You're beating up bad boys in arenas, which is what God of War is all about. So I don't know if that's why I'm really into it right now, but I just can't I can't wait these 2 days, 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 50 seconds. I'm very excited. I'd love to hear what chat has to think. But Will, are you hyped on this game yet, or do you still have a ways to go?
Um, this is one of those games that I'm probably gonna just try and snag as like a birthday present from someone. If someone,
Okay,
you know, if someone really wants to buy me a video game, or if I happen to stumble across like an eShop card or something,
sure.
because like we got Link's Awakening coming out
Oh yeah,
next month.
that's
We got Pokemon
$60.
coming up. We got Pokemon coming up. That's
60 bucks.
$120 if
Oh,
both versions.
Will, please.
Uh, we'll see, we'll see. Um, and then Dragon Quest 11 has come onto my radar, which we will talk about a little bit later.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of games that I gotta buy right now, and I look at Astral Chain and I kind of just want Bayonetta 3. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I've said this, I feel like, on every game talk so far because we've discussed it, but I just can't play Bayonetta. I just don't think
Yeah,
I want to do it. And I feel like
fair
a
enough.
weird sexist person, and it's not a sexist thing. I'm all about strong female characters. I loved Horizon Zero Dawn. It's just something about, like, you walk the line of, like, I just don't want to. I don't want to play as a skinny lady in high heels.
Yeah,
I am
I
sexist.
feel you. I feel you. I feel you. It took me a while to get into to really give Bayonetta an honest to god shot too.
And I really
Um,
probably need to give it that honest to God shot. I need to stop talking about it and do something.
Astral
Shadowlinks
Chain's gonna be your foot in the door.
Shadowlink says I'm down to check it out. One more game from my Switch collection. Link's Awakening will be my life for a bit though. And then
Same.
Shadowlinks is concerned with, is there too much boobies in Bayonetta? We're not going to have this discussion again. I feel like we had it a lot a while back. Let's not have the boobies discussion again. I don't want that to be a game talks thing. I feel like we accidentally went there the first time, but maybe that's it. But Astral Chain should be the opening of the door, and also Shadowlinks opens up a little small can of worms for me. Is that the Switch is the only system that I do just want to have games on. Like my PlayStation, I'm happy to have whatever games I want to be playing, but I just am very satisfied when I see more squares of games pop up on my Switch.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it just feels good to have them. Feels good to have them in their arsenal, and that's wrong, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
um, so Astral Chain, let's be excited about it. We're gonna try to get Will hyped on it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna be streaming it, I believe, by Monday morning. So Will, I need
Each.
you to do what now?
I was just gonna say I'll check that out. I want to see a more extended look at it.
Oh yeah, you'll have my full unadulterated opinion very soon. So final question: do you think that Astral Chain could be Nintendo's next big franchise? Like next year, or within 3 years or 4 years, when Astral Chain, maybe even let's talk 6 years, when Astral Chain 3 has been announced, and we're looking back and we're thinking, man, it used to be Mario and Zelda, but now it's Mario, it's Zelda, and it's Anime Cop number 2 from Astral Chain as the top Nintendo characters.
Yeah, I think that the ball's in their court right now. I mean, critically, it's a hit. It kind of just, I think it just is going to come down to whether or not it sells. You know, if the sales back up, how much the critics like it.
Yeah,
Because it's all about that money. It's all about
that's
paper.
true. It truly is. It's all about that paper. It's all
if the
about
masses come out, if they come out and buy it in droves, then I think it's very possible that we will see a robot dog cop man in Smash in the next Smash game.
Oh, see, I almost don't want that. That's a dystopian future a little bit, in my opinion.
Bayonetta's already in there, so.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like playing as Bayonetta either in Smash. I feel so bad for saying that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Shadowlink says, not sure about being a huge hit yet, but I know anime is huge. That's something that Will and I are both big Easy Allies fans, and if there's one thing I've learned from the Easy Allies, it's always bet on anime. Always bet on it. Because
those anime games that come out that I'm always like, who buys these? It turns out a lot of people buy those.
A lot of people buy these. Like everyone but me. Like old ladies at my job come up to me and say like, "Hey, have you played Doki Doki Literature Club? Like, have you played these things?
Yet.
Have you played this? Have you played this new anime game?" That's the first anime game that I wouldn't buy that came to my mind. Will, that probably was a bad choice because I think that's like actually a really good one or something.
I've never heard of it.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, that's Astral Chain. Let's. I think we can wrap it up on Astral Chain.